have I been asleep? 2 years? I really hope nothing bad's happened in that time. Anyway, welcome back to another video. It's Johnny Seed, acting as if I've not been away for 2 years. But today we're going to be having a look at this. This is the Monty Python's Instant Record Collection. What's so special about this, you may ask? Well, it's got quite a special sleeve. It expands into a box with some fake records on one side. I guess the idea is you could have this on your shelf and pretend to have a bit more of a record collection than you actually do. Now this is 1970s humour, so hopefully there's not going to be anything on here that I won't be able to read out on YouTube in 2022. But yeah, let's get this expanded. I just want to get it on video in all its glory. Now it's got a bit of damage from previous ham-fisted attempts to expand it, so hopefully I won't make it worse doing it this time. So let's try and get it out of the packet first, shall we? Right, so there is the actual front cover. There is the reverse. We will have a closer look at that in a moment. Now hopefully I can get the actual record out. Aha. So right, so there's the inner. I'll just show you the actual record first. There we go. Okay, I'll easy that from there. Right, so hopefully I can get this recreated without doing any more damage. As you may be able to see on there, there's a bit of a tear. Don't want to make this any worse. Now it's probably been about 30 years since I've actually had this expanded. That's the right word. Okay. They don't make them like this anymore, do they? Probably in good reason. Oh, yeah, so as you can see there, it's extremely ripped. In fact, I don't even know how it's meant to be done. Right, let's lay it out flat first, shall we? Okay, whoa, yep, oh, there we go, yes! Let's do it, without destroying it. I'll say, so yeah. Okay, so there we are. Whoops. Okay, that'll do, I don't want to make it any worse. So yeah, this is the cube. We have some writing on there. There. Right, so what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around and we'll have a closer look at what is on here. Right, I'll start reading these out from the top. The Monty Python Instant Record Collection. Rock and roll is here to stay again. The Beatles' Chauffeurs Live. Running Songs and Surrender Ballads, the mass bands of the Queen's Own Cowards, or some of them. Eternally Yours, the massed Windscale Marching Scientists. Ron Simon and Jeff Garfunkel, live from the Tennis Club Purley. Together Again, Frank and Ifield. My Brain Hurts, the Moran Tabernacle Choir. The Milkman Whistles Stockhausen, A. Milkman. When We're Apart, The Legs. Friday Night's Bath Night by J.P. Gumby. When the Chickens Are Asleep by Ramon and Ted. Nixon's Solid Gold Denials. Norma Shearer whistles Dwayne Eddy. Teach Yourself Power. The Best Bits of Rolf Harris. Monty Python's Best Sketches beginning with R. Hitting Ourselves with the Little Curved Bit on the end of the Shaving Brush. Eric and the Loonies. My Brain Hurts and Other National Front Marching Songs. The Best of the Osmonds' Teeth. Volume 11. An Evening with Marty Bowman and the Trio Los Paraguayos. A Night in Casablanca, the Everly Sisters. Ron Simon and Jeff Garfunkel, live from the Tennis Club Purley. again. Give Me the Moonlight and the Goats, Ramon and Ted. A Man Who Once Sold Paul McCartney a Newspaper, live. Raw Power, Punk Kill, Blast, Throttle Destroy, Clodagh Rotten. The Dave Clark's Fives War Speeches. The Best of Reggae Maudlin, Rastatory Label. The Wonderful Sound of Hip Injuries. Beethoven's Punk Symphony in B flat, The Stinking Bastard, Bandages Supplied. I think this came out of the height of punk. The Horrid Brothers, Kill Anyone in Sight. Party Time, Princess Piano, Margaret. Young, Gifted, Black and Furry, Ramon and Ted. My Way or Else, Frank Sinatra. It's All Over My Friend, Earl K. Vomit and the Metabolic Processes. John, Paul, George and Ringo, the Davenport Brothers. Scottish Airs, the Hamish McFart Singers. I Left My Pacemaker in San Francisco, Dr. DeBakey. More songs from the Goulin District Catholic Ribbon Wideners Club. Bernard Delapont live at the bank next to the London Palladium. Bright Lights, Soft Music, Live Goats, Ramon and Ted. Footloose and Fancy Free, Britt Ekland. A Night on the Town, Britt Ekland. Smiler by Britt Ekland. Gasoline Alley by Britt Ekland. Never a Dull Moment by Britt Ekland. An Old Raincoat Won't Ever Let You Down, Britt Ekland. Every Picture Tells a Story, Britt Ekland. Atlantic Crossing, Britt Ekland. Every Picture Tells a Story, Britt Ekland. Rastaman by Sir Keith Joseph, deleted. I've Got a Beer Glass Sticking in My Head and Other Rugby Songs. Accountant's Work Songs. Ruling Songs and Ballads, Her Majesty the Queen and the Jardinières. I Am in the Mood for Love and Goats and Chickens, Ramon and Ted. Pet Smells, The Beach Boys. Monty Python Tries It On Again. Boing Boing, cast album. Bong Bangy Bing. Bang Goes Boing. Back is Bing. Bing is Back. Tom Jones hits Frank Sinatra while Victor Moan and Mel Torme grab Engelbert Humperdinck at Las Vegas. You and the Night and the Music and the Chicken, Ramon and Ted. Get Back, the best of the Welsh Beatles. And finally, the pick of the best of some recently repeated Python hits, again, Volume 2. So yeah, here is the actual track listing. You may have noticed I've blurred one of them out. Yeah, 70s humour, I guess. Not really a good enough excuse though. So here's side B. Alright, so here's the inner sleeve. I'll just read out the Where Are They Now? Up-to-date news on the wacky whereabouts of the zany sextet. Eric Idle. Eric has left Marks and Spencer's and has gone to America on an exchange scheme, but he still remembers his English fans every Christmas and sends a big hello to them both. Johnny Cleese. Big John is currently working on an operatic treatment of the life of Peggy Mount, but still takes time off to say hi to all his fans in England. Johnny is unfortunately having to live on Mars for 112 years for financial reasons, but he still wants to hear from you all and promises that either he or someone he doesn't know at all will reply to every letter. Terry, not Jones, Gilliam. Canny little Terry, the cartoon king, has diversified rapidly over the last few years. A couple more legs give him extra stability in windy situations, and he has an extra arm for film directing. Terry is an American who simply loves England. Some of my favourite bits of the world are in England, claims the multi-brained graphic genius. Simon Upstairs and Downstairs Williams has left the group. Terry, not Gilliam, Jones. Terry has taken a year off for shopping, but still finds time to say hi to all John Cleese's fans in England. Terry's accountants tell us he's well and really enjoying life on Schedule D. But obviously there are times when he too would like to come back to England. Graham, Big John Chapman. Graham unfortunately is in prison. Michael, not so big as Big John, Mike Palin. Mikey Palin has not slept well for years on the advice of his accountants. Mad Mikey, as Mick is known, was the victim of a particularly unfortunate administrative error recently and has only just completed his national service. And okay, where to go if you have got a lot of money? A great deal of suffering has been caused recently to immense rich people by the police and of the Labour government. Men have been forced to leave their homes, handed onto first-class sections of jumbo jets, and have had to take up residences in warm countries many miles away from the nearest bank. Should it happen to you, here are some of the places to go. The Cayman Islands, swimming and golf. The Bahamas, swimming, excellent golf. Turks and Caicos Islands, golf and swimming. The Maldive Islands, swimming, no golf yet. The Aleutian Islands, no swimming or golf. Mars, no swimming, golf or life of any sort, but the first 40 million is tax-free. Okay, so that was our look at the Monty Python Instant Record Collection. Some of the humour hasn't really aged very well, has it? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again, and it won't be 2 years next time, or maybe it will. Okay, until next time, bye!